many online, I believe, many who are streaming online and who will watch this session later, and I believe some in the audience, they would like to have an answer from you on this question. They know of many, if not in person, who are bound by diverse sexual habits.
Okay.
Fornication, masturbation, pornography. I have quite some who confine in one over time. And other addictions they desire to be free from. How, in your words and with your experience, how will they assess true and lasting freedom?
Freedom. Okay. That's a major question and major problem in our world today.
Yeah.
I meet young people nearly every time with this problem.
Yeah.
Because the world we live in today is more sexual in terms of outside
TV,
presentation,
TV, advert,
public,
internet.
I mean, if it's not,
It's in the air.
Yeah, it's in the air. It's in the air. So now, all these sexual habits are within. So it means that they came from lust. Whatever is outside, just breathe on lust. And so lust got strength to express itself. So it means that before all these things were outside, people have been doing these things, okay? Okay, so that it didn't just begin this generation. Only that it has moved to a high rate because of the help of spirits.
That's it, sir.
In the air. So, one thing I always step with is that you must accept that it's a program that you have in you called lust. Lust means that you have a sexual feeling and you want to give it expression. Now, I know that sexual feeling itself is not lust. Okay, it's not lust. I mean, even when it was because of what you saw that you had a feeling, it's an healthy response to
your environment.
Yeah, so it's a sign that sexually you are okay. So, because the devil is strong when he can write into your soul through guilt. Guilt is the power of the devil to destroy your resolve.
Yeah.
And so once you are guilty, he uses that road in to say what you have begun, finish it. But that the feeling is not the beginning of anything, it's an healthy thing. So once you have understood, that's why I say, and that's what with sexual sin. It's a product of ignorance.
Yeah.
And the way out of it is understanding. You can't war it by fasting. You can't war it even by prayer. You need understanding.
Yeah.
To know how your vessel works based on God's description of how spirit soul should work. So like I was saying, so it's not your cause that football should play to your field. It's not a problem. Anybody can play that football in there.
It's what you do with it.
Yes. So for you to now say, I'm guilty for playing football in there, you are defeated. So all you need to do is to have got a resolve in your heart to say, sexual sin, I don't want you. You are not right. Now you are saying your mouth, now your soul does not know it. You have to show it to a point that your soul will accept. Because the devil negotiates with the soul.
Very well.
If your resolve is not definite in your heart, then pleasure of sin
It's strong.
is strong. It overrides it.
Yeah.
So, have you determined not to masturbate again? I don't want it. Your soul does not yet hear it. You have to...
Even your body does not understand that language.
So you have to bring it up over time, again and again, with a resolve of it's not a right life for me. David said, My soul, why thou downcast my soul?
My soul.
Why is he speaking to his soul? Is it not the same person as his soul? He wants his soul to hear it. Like you have no reason to be downcast. So soul need to hear that, believe in your heart that I don't want masturbation again.
Yeah.
It's not right. It's waste my strength. It wastes my energy. It is when you start getting to your soul will accept it's not a good life. For now, your soul does not accept it's a good life. It's your conscience that is saying it's not right. And conscience is not enough to win the war.
Yeah.
Yes.
The heart must accept what the conscience believes.
Yes. Accept.
So, once you are able to do that and your heart truly, sincerely have that belief that it's not a good life. Let me give an example. If they pour Isaiah here, or Gamalin 20 here, and you are thirsty, will you drink it? But you are very thirsty.
No, you can't
In
do
fact,
it.
your lip is dry. You won't taste it because you know it is not the way to solve the problem of your thirst. Is that right?
It will kill you.
So also, understanding must come to the point to know that, like Reverend was saying one of these days, if you are overtaken with a lady and you suddenly heard it's HIV positive, but you are already down, it's just to, will you go ahead?
No, sir.
Immediately the body will readjust itself. Because the knowledge. So, somewhere there you don't know the problem of pornography. You don't know the problem of masturbation.
Yeah.
When you know the problem, you will know that it's a damage to your sexual orientation.
Yeah.
Okay? It doesn't make you better. It destroys your sexual orientation. All of that.
Yes.
So when you know it, you can now resolve with a faith in your heart that is not right.
Yes.
That's the first get there. Then that you have resolved does not mean that you cannot get into that trouble again. But that resolve is important.
Yeah, you need some other.
Your habits may not go at once.
Yeah.
But it was learned over time.
Over time.
So you have to be unlearned.
You have to keep on at it.
So you have to keep on learning it. And it does not matter how many times you made that mistake again. Don't ever say, I'm defeated. Get back your resolve. It's not a proper life.
Yes.
I'm getting out of this matter.
Yes. Wow.
Because once you do those things back again, they will tell you, I have told you, you can't get out of it. This thing is stronger than you. Don't even tell anybody anymore. Because it is with you. It's between you and me. It can do bargaining with souls. And you become slave to it. You must never accept that resolve. It's not proper. No matter how many times you have done it, it's not proper. It's not a way to do it. And I say it's not right for me. From there, you will see that the pathway of the mind, because mind has pathways. Habit has pathways. That's why being thirsty and picking water is automatic. Is that not wrong? You just know that when you are thirsty, it's water. That learning is in your mind.
Yes.
You were not born with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So habits have pathway in the mind. And you don't close pathway one time. And the way examples are is just like when you use a path in the bush. You tread over a path or you cross the lawn. You see your feet will be on the lawn. And anywhere there's feet on the lawn, somebody else can always pass through the place.
Yeah.
Because the feet is clear. But once you abandon it, you close the end of the lawn here, close the end of the lawn here. Over time, it will grow. And it won't be a path anymore. So you can overgrow it, and the path not be there anymore. And that is the victory that comes by understanding or from your spiritual man about how laws are enacted in the mind. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Praise God. Amen.
Man.
Just to add to it before the last question, because of our time, really in counseling, this is the kind of solution we always prefer.
Okay.
Being able to understand that this is not right and I should not allow it.
Yeah.
And then at the same time also being on at it and
Yeah.
not giving up.
Looking up, yeah.
Not just throwing your hands
Yeah.
and saying, okay, I've done the worst thing and
Yeah.
then there's no remedy, but
Yeah.
just keep on
Put the demands on the spirit.
and also keep on building yourself spiritually.
Spiritually, yeah.
I notice one of the things that happens is when one is not giving himself to building himself spiritually properly.
Yeah.
When I say properly, you need to understand what I'm talking about. You discover that you will be weak. And it's those weaknesses, those are areas of weaknesses that those habits, yes, really will rest on. But I found one book which many of us also know, very, very practical. In fact, when you are talking about it, it just came to my mind.
Okay.
Every Man's War.
Okay.
Every Man's Battle, sorry.
Yeah.
Every Man's Battle. I want to encourage young men, whether you have problem with any of this sexual whatever, I want you to read it.
Yeah.
I want you to read it. Huh? Sorry? We also have Every Woman's Battle. Yes, I'm aware. There's Every Man's Battle is a book. Every Woman's Battle is also in e-copy. Now, one of the things about that book is that it's very practical. It's just like what Daddy was saying. It's very, very practical. I feel it's something that every young person should arm himself with.
Yeah.
You should arm yourself with such understanding. It will help you, because the people who even put it together also have those problems, and they share their experiences and how they came out of it. I want to encourage you to please get that book. And I'm not saying for those who have that issue, even if you don't have it, arm yourself with that understanding. It's a shield. Praise God.